Hey,
Hey, you're now listening to So You Were Saying?
with Dora and Lex.
Tune in every Friday for the latest episode.
And hey, guys.
Hey, thank you for tuning in to another episode of So You Were Saying with your host
Miss Dora.
and Lex.
Bum, bum.
Yeah, I swear. Over it. Anyways, guys, today, first of all, we apologize in advance for the vocals because
We stressed.
it's a little rough out here in these streets today.
It's just a lot.
It was a lot to do, and it was a lot of, talking and things and back and forth. And yeah, our voices just aren't great. So moving on.
Deal with it.
Deal with it. Right. You're here to listen. Thank you for tuning in. On a serious note though, guess what, you guys? We have another bonus episode. Are you ready?
Boom.
You ready? Yeah. All right, cool. So tonight's topic is physical attractions.
And why is this a bonus episode, Alexis?
Because the topic that we need to discuss, we are not in the mental state for it. Not even a little bit.
We're too giggly for that serious topic.
Right.
So
It's such a serious topic to end the season. And it's just like, all right, since we're not in that like
mental state
at all. Like
Right.
we were earlier and we should have recorded when we were in that mood, but then we had to do a Target run and things happened, and then we got in a better mood, and it was just like, I don't want to cry tonight.
Anyways, going back. Attraction.
Anyways, physical attractions.
And this is so relevant because, you know, as it's been expressed before, your girl Dora's out here in these streets trying to date. And Lord. Okay, so one thing that I just want to throw out there before we go into the whole physical attraction, because I just feel like laughing because I have so many stories for y'all. Like, if any of, you ladies are out here in the dating game, if you guys are experiencing what I'm experiencing, I'm so sorry for you. It's hard. You would think with so many millions of people in New York City, the more people, the better odds, the better dating pool, right? Negative. That is a negative.
Oh my God, it reminds me of that thing that you sent. Or did you send it to me?
What?
Or it was like a meme that said, if you're in New York City looking for your
Yes.
soulmate, like stop looking in New York City because y'all all hate each other.
Exactly. Your soulmate is not in New York. Your soulmate's also not in Jersey.
Oh, or Connecticut.
Or Connecticut.
Or Pennsylvania.
The tri-state, whatever that's called, the tri-state area network. Guess what? Your
It ain't for
soulmate ain't
you.
there. Okay, but let's go back because it's so relevant and just in the forefront of everything that I do. Physical attraction. What did we want to cover today?
Honestly, so what I mean by that, let me speak for myself. What I mean by that is, what is the first thing that attracts you to a person off rip? Because I don't know, I have had people where they're like, oh, it was the funny or the this or like something that characteristic that they mention, and I'm just like, that was not the first thing that you saw. When you
Did you see it with your eyes? How do you observe funny with your eyes?
with your eyes.
Was he funny looking and that's what you like?
Because people kill me when they're just like, it was love at first sight. And I'm just like, okay, what did you see first?
No, but wait. But I think, okay, so the whole love at first sight, it's not so much what you saw, it's what you experienced. So that's energy based.
Okay.
But this topic, it's what you saw, like with your eyes.
What attracted you to
Right.
even talk to that person? Because you can't just tell me that somebody came up to you. Okay, first of all, again, let me speak for myself. Prior to
Lord.
being in a very monogamous situation, I
was out here in these
was
streets.
out here in these streets, as I've expressed before, right? So I never allowed someone to come up into my space
Mhm.
talking about, oh, hey, miss, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper. Right? And entertain that if I was not physically attracted to that individual.
Shallow how?
Hell yeah.
Shallow.
I
how?
was. I was.
You are
No.
shallow.
I don't think I'm still shallow. I'm not as shallow as I used to be. Let me rephrase that. I'm definitely not as shallow as I used to be because I'm a little older now and I realize that looks aren't as important as other assets in their life.
Let me see that bank account.
It's that bank account. But no, seriously,
That
like
just quickly, the last episode of Who Pays for What, that episode, and all of a sudden it's let me see that bank account. Gold diggers, gold diggers. The pitchforks are out again.
oh my
I
god.
can't. I'm sorry,
No, but
guys. We're very like
your
laughing today.
bank account says a lot about how you handle finances. So it's not even about gold digging. It's about, are you financially literate?
Yes.
All right. So moving on.
Moving on.
But yeah, so I can speak for myself where I would say like, people back then, they didn't catch my attention if I was not physically attracted to them.
Okay.
So for me, the first thing that I always saw on a person was their smile
Mm-hmm.
and their eyes, and then your fingernails. I don't do dirty hands. People don't realize, but like your hands can't be dirty, and then y'all be wanting to get sexual up in there. I'm not sure if I can use that word on this podcast right now, but y'all want to get, to the adult fun, and your hands dirty. Where you putting those hands?
First of all, you don't want to play. I don't. Let's not even go that far. You can't hold my hand. You can't touch me. No.
That's exactly where my brain goes. Too much bacteria in the fingernails for me. I'm just saying.
I just don't want it in my space if it's dirty.
No, but you know why? Because there are a lot of working men that their hands are rougher.
Oh, no, yeah, right.
Because they're working. But so if you're at work, I am not judging you. I am not judging your hands. But if I see you and you're not at work, coming from work, going to a gym or something like that, you're just out and about on a regular casual day and your hands are nasty, you're nasty. Go get a manicure. Stop it.
Or just get a little brush, some soap.
Do something. I can't do dirty hands.
Yes. Okay, so for me, it's slightly different. I'm more of a, what did they call it? Sapiosexual, where you're, what is that noise? My goodness, I'm sorry, guys.
Look at you out
Today,
here. What's going on? No, my phone rung like 2 seconds ago.
Judging me. The computer made a sound. How dare it? But for me, it's a little bit different because I believe it's called a sapiosexual, if I'm even pronouncing. Sapiosexual. There you go. Where it's more of attraction mentally, intellectually to someone versus physically. But I am not, I truly understand you have to be attracted physically. There has to be something to entice.
There has to be something. That's why people be lying. They're like, it's not about the looks. Come on now.
There has to be something.
There has to be. I mean, unless you guys have been together for a long time where you were physically attracted to them when you met, and then obviously physicalities change over the years. And because you love that person already, their physical doesn't bother you or matter to you. That's completely different. But initial interaction, it's physical.
Well, for me, okay, so eyes.
You're telling me that you're going to entertain somebody that you're not physically initially attracted to?
I've definitely entertained somebody that I wasn't physically initially attracted to.
Are we talking about... I forgot the nickname.
You don't even know about this person.
Oh, what?
Oh, no, I'm not speaking about Little One.
Oh, okay, because I was like...
But first of all, I was attracted to Little One. I was. His face, I was attracted to his face.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead. So what are your initial observations?
Like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. Sorry. I'm sorry. My voice is just, it's a lot today. But for me, it's eyes. I definitely do. Particularly the eye shape and the eyelashes on a man.
No, for me, it's the lashes.
Right.
It's I think men have the most beautiful lashes.
And oh my goodness. And if they can and certain men just bat their eyes.
It's gorgeous.
So fine. Second of all, I am, I think a nice smile takes you places.
Yes.
So if you have that, beautiful teeth, nice, pearly white, organized,
gorgeous.
It's just gorgeous. It does something to a woman. Then the third thing for me, and this is kind of like the ongoing joke within my household, it's like, oh, does he have a beard? Because if he doesn't have a beard, Dora ain't going to entertain it. It's kind of true.
First of all, it's the beard and the 6 feet. I'm just saying. It was a time in her life where you couldn't be below 6 feet.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
That is not true. Why are you spreading lies up?
Dora.
What?
Dora.
This is not true.
Dora, okay,
Men,
first of all, let me tell you, Dora, I'm going to break down Dora's typical
go.
man, and she can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay, ready?
Wrong. I'm just gonna say wrong from the
Ready.
start.
All right. One not has to be, but preferably from Hispanic descent.
Preferably, yes.
Secondly, bearded. Absolutely.
Bearded like a lizard.
Like a lizard. 6 feet.
That was never a requirement.
Sis, I said preferences, not requirements.
I prefer a taller gentleman.
All right. And a thicker built stature. Not plus size, but more on the, I don't even know what to call them, the musky chubby ones. Because they're a whole breed in their own. The beefy ones.
First of all,
The
I like my
the
men built
word.
like an ox. Like
Beefy. You see?
It's called stocky.
Stocky. Okay, beefy, whatever. Stocky,
First
beefy.
of all,
Y'all know the type of man I'm talking about.
Okay, I have a nice track record of ex bodybuilders that I have dated. Okay, so it's still that, like, you know what I'm talking about, those nice traps, nice back, nice V.
But during bulking season, she likes them bulk.
I like you in bulk
you
season.
Can't be in lean season.
I mean I like you in your bulk season. I don't know. It's just there's something about, like I said, my ox men just just being like, they hug different.
It's crazy how I find it so interesting how people have such different views on
everything,
like on obviously on everything, but just like what they're physically attracted to. That society still has this certain stigma to beauty. Like that is mind blowing to me. It's like, how can society say that certain things are just like, that is it and that is the beautiful of it all, when there are so many different things that people are attracted to?
Right.
Like, there are some people who are attracted to the height of a person.
Right.
There are some people who are attracted to the stature of a person, to the nationality of a person, to the complexion of a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the longest time, you could not get me to look in the direction of a dark-skinned man, of a dark-skinned individual, man or woman. Like, call me what you want, whatever. It wasn't my thing. Now,
she wasn't team melanin.
But I always wanted a little melanated baby. Oh my God. I think the freaking babies, I don't know. My brain back then, I was like what is it called? A colorist?
Colorist.
Yeah, it was bad time in my life. But now, I find chocolate men gorgeous. I'm talking about just like the face. I said the face. I just think they're gorgeous. What's that man? He's an actor. First of all, the baby is my baby. That's my whole husband in my head. But there's another one. I want to say he's from like London.
Oh, Idris Elba?
Not Idris. Girl, no, I know who that is.
But Idris Elba.
But he's the younger one. He did like a Calvin Klein shoot.
Oh, I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, God, it's going to bother me that I can't think about him. But whatever. I think he's gorgeous.
Okay.
Super, super chocolate, handsome, beautiful lips. Love it.
Oh, lips.
Lips are very attractive. That's why I don't even know how I'm with my man, because he don't fit in none of my categories. You know, it's funny.
The disrespect.
No, my father pointed me out to that before too. He's like, "Yo, so what attracted you to this guy? Because he doesn't fit your typical thing of your criteria." And I was just like, honestly, he was funny.
Right.
He was funny. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. You see, I am initially attracted to somebody, but what's really going to hold you down and make you see if you're true blue is going to be the personality. If you have an awesome personality, you can literally not be of my taste, and I will give you the time of day.
Absolutely.
Because you just entertain my mind so well. And it's just something that becomes like, okay, like you might, and that's why it's just like, I've never been the type, again, I'm not perfect, so I'm not searching for perfection. So it's just like, I just need that one thing. But if you have a dope personality, it's just like, my goodness, I'm like, wow, y'all met this man?
Right. He's amazing.
He's amazing. Like, this one, I am cuffing this one. Like, this is mine off. But now, again, you can have those people that are very traditionally attractive, and you see them and it's just like an impression. I mean, yes, you're beautiful. Like, wow. Very handsome. But then they open their mouth and it's like, oh,
wow,
God.
you should have just stayed quiet.
Right. Like, you look cute in a corner.
In a corner. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
It's just like, because you mannequin status, just stay right there, but
You
don't say a word.
mannequin status?
Right.
Yo.
That's what I call people, like mannequin status. Like, you're cute, but nothing up there. And nothing, I don't know. Go figure it out.
Yeah, no, seriously,
I don't like
it
that.
doesn't matter how. And it's crazy because, like I said, back then in my earlier 20s, I was I was super shallow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever. I was
Mhm.
super, super shallow. And that's probably why I never really had nobody either, because they just wasn't up to par with what I wanted. But thinking I also wasn't up to par myself with where I wanted to be either. So then that probably has something to do with it. But either which way, point is, physical attractions, I feel like they're just the starting point. So when somebody asks you, like, oh, what was it? Stop saying it was the personality, because you didn't learn that until after a few conversations. Tadia. No.
I still can't agree with that, because it all depends on how you met the person. And again, when people state or reflect back and they're like, oh, it was love at first sight, it's not so much of what they saw as much as it is what they experienced. There's certain people that radiate
in the
this.
movies, though, they be like, oh, it's just a look. It's just a look. Like,
No, but in real life, if you've ever experienced it in real life, it's
Have you ever experienced it? Because you saying this like you know a little something. Feel me?
Why do you need my tea all up?
Because you're very adamant about it not being this way.
my
So I'm
goodness.
curious to know why you feel so adamant about this.
So yes, if I have to reflect back, I could say that I experienced that one time in my life.
Where it was just love at first sight.
Where it was just love at first sight. And it was that attraction that led to a 4-year relationship that started on that day. It was that first day that we met. And that day was the first day to 4 years going on. And there was no question about it. It was just an understanding. And it all happened from like 20 feet away. It wasn't even close. It was like 20 feet away. It was a look. Then we had he was working at McDonald's, y'all. So he was Okay, guys. So guess what? We talk too much. So we gonna have to catch you with a part 2 on this one. So see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.